3 fans in the house, by the sound of things. Away 7 times a UK champion, 20 times a champion in the Q school. But clearly Joe Johnson, a very dangerous player.
1100 century breaks to his name. 15.
When Hendry was still at the absolute peak of his powers back in 1993.
Ronnie O'Sullivan, who's won all 4 events. In fact, they played in this tournament 4 years ago.
Dressed tonight.
Cue ball. Acumen of the game now, second to none. What's the problem to avoid it?
1.
He possibly should have won. He was 5-3 up at one stage. The finals without winning one.
7.
Playing a delicate little cannon to hold for the Reds.
23.
This is what you've got to. Oh, perfectly done. At least you can manoeuvre that cue ball.
Him slowing down, is there? Still flies
40.
around.
He has his own speed.
54.
I think one of the reasons for the attacking open game.
$70.
Not ship success against Neil Robertson.
His positional play.
99.
This year's
like this. Not from O'Sullivan, as you say. Looks as though he's been out there for a couple.
Perfect.
$126. 132.
Brilliant opening frame against Michael White, who made his first ever century, aged just 9, a year before O'Sullivan. Junior pedigree White, and a 2-time ranking titleist. That's what O'Sullivan is going to get.
Black.
Or O'Sullivan cleared the table in the first frame here on table.
Play down for that loose red. Try and keep that maximum
70.
going.
Yes, as things stand, Gary Wilson is in line for the
31. 34.
Just about.
40.
And he'll want.
That's
56.
Sleep.
Snooker's required stage.
Monopolising the table. Making everything look...
Seven.
It's intimidating stuff when he's in this mood. It's kind of snooker from him in that run to the last.
Wants to leave an angle on this next red to bring the red into play. That's on the cook. Just goes
109. 130.
Yes, he said. And in some ways, if people think that that's a failure, enjoyed the most ever success in neighbouring table 2. 2 centuries from Tepcha Maddox.
Foul.
Missed the ball.
Yeah, their 4 previous meetings, as mentioned, all have gone O'Sullivan. Crown titles, one ahead of his mate Hendry next door. Well cued.
But he's at the table.
Six.
Yeah, so he's got a very tough ask this evening, even before
30.
O'Sullivan's.
One of the best players that's ever lived, probably the best player that's ever lived.
Strictly one way with Tepshire and New. Gerard Green in the background there.
46.
But the
Nicely played.
$64.
Hasn't he topped this ball?
60 in his career.
78.
If anyone in the crowd, you know, sometimes they do.
86.
Yes, rather than be smash. Crowd don't know where to look at the moment. There's so much absolute snooker feast.
Brilliant.
102.
Human after all in the first 3 over there. And we've just seen Michael White knock in a ton after Ronnie O'Sullivan's back-to-back century clearances. So this can be devastating, as he's proving this evening. And there's another terrific bit of cueing from O'Sullivan. These two.
Four.
It's into the pack.
10.
Oh, maybe one of
18.
the ball killers.
Hang on, hang on.
One. Nine.
Michael into the interval. He might still.
15.
Have done it. The break ended on 15 on the Eurosport app, and O'Sullivan in a couple of minutes' time
20.
be in front. Hard to see anything go.
What a session this has been.
47.
O'Sullivan has duly punished. 139 total clearance in the opening frame. 130 with 102 in the third.
60.
To round 2 at the UK. At the weekend.
65.
He just likes a lot.
Still a fresh-faced teenager. And now...
One.
Great.
Just
Eight.
Black and pink play if he hits it hard enough. Well, I'm surprised he didn't play to open them.
40.
And that's brought, well, Looking good. Looking good. Looks a little heavy to play the shot that I described.
26.
Nevertheless, still a good pot. Still going.
34.
Points. 1% from O'Sullivan is obviously...
Same as that red. Overhit. He's missed the black off the spot. Playing the Canuck off the spot could cost him dearly.
Mr. Red right at the start of it, but can Michael White punish? Crucial that he does. Red and a colour after it.
And he was trying to develop the pink. That's...
$33.
When they played at the UK Championship, 4 years, one frame. But he's playing some good stuff this evening, and he's...
40 of tough games.
$53.
If he maintains his passion for the game and his dedication.
70.
Champion Ronnie O'Sullivan, but he's only one behind now. 3-2. O'Sullivan missing a black up. Chaya and New. Chaya, who hit 3 centuries in the first 3 frames. Hendry.
Now, where's this red going to finish?
Wow.
Not put one over that left corner, and he's managed to do both.
Of course, he suffered from gout as well this season, which is also an incredibly...
To the reds, if it's hard enough. If it's hard enough.
Just to mark your card for tomorrow, by the way.
So Michael White winning that safety battle. Pack big enough to go into at some stage. In fact, right now.
Crikey, Tepchai.
Majority do.
Chance to potentially level this at 3-all.
Trying to cover that red over the middle with the brown. Ah, well, what about that?
One.
Oh, that's another good.
Centuries from the tie. Another absolutely magnificent.
Needs to slow down there.
5. 12.
It's tight, but he thinks it goes.
18.
O'Sullivan's missed black in the previous frame, clearing up to the pink.
24. 31.
Competing, he's potting
38.
some woolly. He's been able to recover the 3-1 deficit. What a performance this has been from Tepchire and New. Incredible stuff from him. Former 5 centuries and a 6-1 victory. Meanwhile, Ronnie O'Sullivan looking.
Yeah, he had a simple positional shot from
Ronnie
pink to
O'Sullivan,
reds.
12.
Going to be nervous energy. He's cut the red to the corner.
1.
It's never easy.
In it
1.
goes, which means that O'Sullivan can only. Was it the 7th frame of his match against Sean Murphy, who fought back to 5 each before losing?
Michael White, 8.
Interval. So it's now a best of 5 for a place in the last 64 here at the Barbican. It's 4-2 O'Sullivan in a semi-final back in 2011. Another magnificent red for White, who knocked in 1, 2 or 3. Just shows how well he's played the.
Foul. One.
Champions. These are the tournaments that define.
4.
Oh,
26.
have that red near the pocket. And that's
Sky high for O'Sullivan. Yes, he's missed a couple. Mr. Black, of course, which cost him the 5th.
And he's missed the red.
Chance for the underdog to get right back in the hunt in this 7th frame.
This is about holding yourself together.
7. 50. 21.
These are the Kong, and the other has the chance to inflict some.
Finish straight on the blue.
29.
Doesn't want to be straight on this red.
$35.
Oh, look at this. Look at this.
Can't this. Just the safety.
Hasn't missed it though. Has he potted it?
Oh, wow.
Ronnie O'Sullivan, 2.
So O'Sullivan.
Oh, that could well have been a snooker had it not found that middle.
Well, someone said, oh, what a shot. Nearly. Well, they've loved the big breaks and the scintillating long pots.
I'm surprised they potted the green.
Michael White, 3.
Now to complete their match at 5 frames each, so a 1-frame shootout. War against the Swiss.
This isn't far away. This isn't far away.
We've seen some match play since then, and it's a very tight encounter. Michael White's still very involved in this match. Remember, he's an amateur.
Winner of 2 ranking events. Good pot.
Ronnie O'Sullivan.
Stephen Hendry, 5 centuries. And I think he made 70 in the other.
Sullivan deciding to open the and played it well. In front of it. Yeah, there was plenty of pressure on that. And he's left one on.
That one eluded him though.
One.
To give O'Sullivan.
Six.
Into a position where he can do more damage.
20.
Taking him in the right sequence. Off. Well, anybody hurt?
Ronnie O'Sullivan, 27.
Up. And in one shot, just made it that touch harder. And so is O'Sullivan. Wow. And this is close.
To knock in one from distance.
One.
And retake control. There's your answer. Obviously to
Nine.
O'Sullivan.
30.
And he's undercut the red, so not
Ronnie
quite
O'Sullivan.
done yet. And as he was in the last frame, Michael White finding himself only able to tie. Nothing.
This isn't far away. No, well overcut that one. Or undercut it.
Throwing ball.
12 straight, and the red on the cushion.
8.
Burst of brilliance with those back-to-back century clearances, but we've seen a bit more in the way of match play since he's only one away from sealing victory.
Thank you.
Beyond him for sure, but the wiggle those before the action resumes at the weekend. And Ronnie O'Sullivan 1 frame away now. Michael White trailing.
Yeah, he's pushed the red to the corner.
One.
One of the ball colours.
Five.
He's under hit.
Eleven.
Angle. Trying to make it.
Michael White.
Judd Trump in the small hours behind closed doors in Milton Keynes last year. He's up against John Astley.
Big shot again. Oh, he's not scared of having a go, is he? And what about that?
One.
Lots of pressure on this shot, though. There was plenty of pressure there because he knew.
One.
3 centuries in the first 3. Affected to return to his chair there. Reprieve. I think that applause is for Matt Selt, who's just against Kurt Mafflin, 5-3 up.
Michael White.
Oh, what about that for one? Switch to left-handed.
Six.
Straighter than he wanted, but he's managed to. Force it. Pot in the green. What a positive player he is,
18.
isn't he?
About how he
Brilliance.
30.
when O'Sullivan was threatening
26.
it. 7 times he's through to the round of 64. Fabulous entry.
Windows down, hair in the wind. We don't care when we're rolling in the bends. Windows down, hair in the wind. windows down.